The big changes for Terra Luna Classic. Commission rates have been officially changed. And what does it now mean for the ecosystem? What does it mean for our validators? Are they finally going to put some money where their mouth is? We're going to break it down all in this video, as well as get you up to speed with exactly what is going on in the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem, as well as the wider cryptocurrency market. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, it does, share it with everybody out there. And if you want to grab yourself some free Terra Luna Classic as well as some cheaper trading fees, then head on down to the description, check out the link to Mexi. I'll also pin it in the first pinned comment. You're going to get yourself over $100 worth of free Terra Luna Classic by trading on their platform, as well as $9,000 in bonus deposits. And it's free to join. And again, using that trading option, you're going to get cheaper trading fees up to 30% depending on the volume that you trade. Always remember though, it is on an exchange, definitely worthwhile getting it into a cold storage or DeFi wallet. And with that being said, let's get into this video. So here we go. The market looked like it was recovering into Sunday, and then we saw a pretty aggressive move from the bears to drag us back down, trying to break that 1 trillion stronghold we have. You can see Bitcoin there, 21,800, as well as ETH at 1516. Gone on the days where we were at 1650 not so while ago. But you see, generally speaking, a lot of red in the market. Now, as we come down the list, you can see Shiba Inu starting to move ahead of the Shibarium launch potentially on Tuesday. Toncoin 3.5%. But as we get down the list, you'll see we continue to drop. 52nd highest ranked cryptocurrency right now is Terra Luna Classic, currently trading at that 1655 level. Now, we did retake a $1 billion market cap. Unfortunately, that has subsequently gone with the pullback in the market. $59 million worth of volume. This is a number we need to be mindful of. Remember, Binance burns now coming in less than 14 days. Where that ends, we want to see this volume increase. We want to start to see the burn mechanism really support. And equally now with the burn mechanism, we have a validator change. So we have the voting power one and the one that is most recently passed. If we go over here, we can see the minimum commission fee to 5%. What does it ultimately mean for Terra Luna Classic? Well, if you're a validator on our network, it now means the minimum you are allowed to set your validator commission fee is 5%. So the fee in which you take for being a validator. Now, what you've seen recently is a lot of big validators go to 0%. Now, you could say they've done that deliberately. You could say they've tried to, get people to go and stake with them in order to increase their both voting power and potential commission. And now going back to 5%, ultimately, what does it mean? Well, it means they are going to start to generate revenue. They're going to start generating income as part of their validator. The big question though is, what are they going to do with it? That's the question on everyone's mind. Now, if I take my mind back, and I've been covering Terra Luna Classic now literally since the day after this collapse, when I saw the potential with this project and I saw the absolute desire from the community to get back to a stable ecosystem, people have been committing to burn their rewards. And well, it kind of hasn't happened as much as we maybe expected it to. We maybe thought we would see some significant burns. Now, that isn't true for every single validator out there, because there are certain validators, and we'll check it out in a minute, that have committed and delivered on that commitment. Others, maybe not so much. So this is an opportunity now with a 5% commission. Bearing in mind, some of them have been running at 0%. So my challenge to the validators, and let's be clear, I am not a validator, so I don't understand it fully, and I never will be a validator. But if they've been running a 0% commission rate and we're happy to do so, well, then surely the 5% commission should go to burning Luna Classic. That's just my opinion. You can drop in the comments below what you think. But if they've been running at 0% before this proposal was put in, well, then my view is they can burn Luna Classic. We could see all of our validators move to the 5% commission. All of our validators could burn their commission rate on Luna Classic. And yes, I understand, I hear what you're saying, that actually then they don't become profitable and there's a risk that they would go. There's 151 validators that want to validate with us. You can only have 120 at any one time. Now, there's also another vote on here that interestingly has just come on around the validator maximum voting power. Now, what you can see on here is a lot of people know with veto, a lot of people know, but we can actually see this moving up. What does it mean? Ultimately, it's going to mean that a validator can have no more than a 10% voting right now. There is one side to the argument that says this is a sensible decision, because ultimately then it makes it more decentralized. It makes a consensus that moves in the right direction. But at the same time, what we don't want to do is piss off some of the bigger validators that have been here since day one. What we need to be doing is putting well thought through, sensible proposals that ultimately are about the longevity of the blockchain. If we've had validators, let's say all nodes, 17%, their 17% voting power on their validator. Well, they've been here since day one. They've been here before the collapse. They've never wavered since the collapse. They've voted on every proposal. Why are we right now penalizing them? If for anything, this is about how do we burn supply? How do we build on the ecosystem? We're even seeing decentralized projects start to burn Luna Classic, but yet they're on the BNB smart chain. Why is that? Why won't they come and build their projects on here? And that's the key bit we need to work on. So you can see here that these are the current burns. Binance obviously being that top burner, expecting about 6 billion when they burn theirs. The burn tax, Lunatics tokens, Mexi, Lunc down, the highest validator out there, as well as all nodes. So again, this 10% is crazy to think about. We have nearly 1 billion Luna Classic burnt by 2 of the top validators. And as you go down the list, I'm not going to call any specific names out, but there are certain validators out there that really aren't committing to that burn proposal. Again, we've even got projects like Cremation Coin. I've just done a review on that project that are burning Luna Classic. They've actually made it in, if you can believe it, the 22nd highest ranked burner of Terra Luna Classic, and they launched about 6 weeks ago. So definitely interesting when people talk about this price point and we talk about burning. Well, where do we sit currently? 16,497 is the price, just marginally down. Again, the market's took a pretty heavy hit in the last couple of hours. You can see this big spike down here that came down on Wednesday, and then equally on the day yesterday we did see a big pullback. Now, I did want us to get back in this channel. We need to break back over that 50-day EMA, push back up into this channel, and hopefully we see some positive market news over the course of this week. And again, seeing how Terra Luna Classic comes out. I think if we can get this 5% commission and people start to burn it, even if they burnt 1%, but they burnt it every single week, I think all of a sudden the energy comes back in, the view comes back in. There's a desire to support the ecosystem of Terra Luna Classic. But time will only tell, and those validators that you staked with will only tell when they do it. But certainly I think that's what I'd like to see. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? Do you want to see the commission from those validators start to support a more severe burn, start to really remove the supply, or do you think they should be rewarded for what they're doing? Dead interested to know what you think. But as ever, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we journey our way to 15,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support recently in all the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.